Would you like to win and achieve success at what you do? Welcome to the Winner's Ways podcast, where we create winners every day. And now, your host, the author of Winner's Ways book and life coach, Bola Alabi.
Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Winner's Ways podcast with Bola Alabi. Today it's all about branding and this is episode 7. The title is Building a Winning Brand. As a listener, you know what I do very well on this show. I curate stories of successful people. I share how they achieve their success and the lesson that we all can learn from them. So on today's episode, we'll be learning from the life story of Kimra Luna. Like I said, today's episode is all about branding. Branding is very important. Your brand is your reputation. All over the world, corporate organizations spend billions of dollars annually in promoting and protecting their brands. That's why companies like Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Apple, Mercedes, Benz, and so on are very popular around us. They build their brand and they protect their names. As an individual, you also have your brand to protect. Oprah's name is a big brand, for example. In the same way, Trump's name used to be very attractive until it gets into politics. And you know what happens in politics. You are going to have some staunch and dedicated fans, and also you have some enemies. Anyway, today is not about politics. Our focus for today episode is on Kimra Luna, the founder of Freedom Hackers, who is an expert in personal branding and an online business strategist. Kimra went from being on welfare, that's someone who needs government support, to making around $1 million annually with a successful digital business and as a personal branding and online business strategist. Yes, you heard me loud and clear. She went from $0 to $1 million. How exactly did that happen? To go from welfare and grow $1 million business. Let's take a pause for a moment. What's going on in your mind right now? Are you feeling like a failure where you are today? Are you confused about the next step to take towards your dream life? Well, I want Kimra's story to serve as encouragement for you that you can achieve success if you find your passion and work very hard. But of course, let's get a brief introduction of who Kimra Luna is. Kimra is not one of the famous names that we all know in the online world. She's a mother of 3 and running an online business. She has no business degree. She is an ex-welfare recipient. Practically, she was raised on public assistance. This means she depended on food stamp for a while in her life. She was a child abuse survivor. She was raised in poverty. She had no college degree. She lost her job during the 2008 recession. She and her husband Seth and their children had to, at a point, live with their in-law in order to make ends meet. What? Imagine that for a minute. think about that background. If I told you that you can go from living paycheck to paycheck to a place of financial abundance, would you believe it? So what exactly or how did Kimra achieve her success? She found her passion, her strength, and she used it to help many people. In an interview, here's what she said. For 4 years, we had no steady jobs at all. We did have a little money we had saved, but we blew through it really quick. Then lived on whatever welfare could provide us. It covered a few bills and food, so we didn't have anything extra at all. No extra clothes or shoe. Nothing. That was what she said. She went from almost zero to become a hero. Her husband, who worked as a FedEx driver, took a job in Virginia, and they all relocated from California to Virginia, and of course, they were still living paycheck to paycheck. Kimra was a stay-at-home mom, but she got bored with doing nothing. She has to do something. She used her skills to start a blog and took a job in network marketing, selling organic skincare products and supplements. As a matter of fact, it was one of their tax refund money that she used to buy her first computer that she later used to start her blogging. As you know, the online space is very crowded. It takes dedication, passion, and determination to keep pushing forward, especially when you are just starting out and you are not getting any traffic. Anyway, she found a break on Pinterest. Pinterest is a web and mobile application platform that lets you search information on the World Wide Web, mainly using images and video. It's like Google, but you mainly search based on images. By the way, I'm also on Pinterest and I interact with a couple of hundred of you. Look for Bola Halabi on Pinterest. Anyway, back to Kimra. This is all about Kimra. Kimra became a popular figure on the platform, getting over 80,000 repins of some of her images. She capitalized on her success and expanded her network. So here's what she did. She started what is now known as Freedom Hackers Facebook group. This was for her to create a supportive space for entrepreneurs, and right now she has over 14,000 members. She also launched a course that she called Crushing It on Facebook, which led to inquiries about private consulting and coaching, and she started selling. She developed and she started selling 12 weeks courses, which involve one-on-one coaching with her for $2,000 each. She has delivered several trainings through webinars, and in the spring of 2014, she launched what is called KimraLuna.com. She also has a platform that is called Be True, Brand You, which is a 12-week online marketing program that she offers once in a year. That's all. She found her skills. She used her skills to build a business, an online business that aimed to promote and help people to brand themselves. Her husband had to quit his job to help her maintain and grow the business. And in the first full year of the company, they made over $950,000 in revenue. Now, if you are like me, you've been wondering, What's her motivation? How did she achieve this success? And from reading her story, her motivation was a childhood she never wish on anyone. She had a tough childhood. Have you ever had such a moment that you say never again? I have a friend that was unjustly fired from his job about 10 years ago. This friend of mine went through some difficult moments as a result. He, this moment also provided his never again moment, during which he said he made up his mind that he will never work for anyone again. So he was motivated by this tragedy of the loss of his job to start his business. And today my friend is doing very well. He has employed several people that now work for him. Kimra also had her never again moment. It was a difficult childhood. Kimra went through several painful experiences while growing up. She was sexually abused. She had verbal and mental abuse. She also had a string of father figures moving in and out of her life whose drunken, abused demeanor painted a stark picture earlier on of how cruel the world can be. And now the issue of sexual abuse is prevalent in our society. It has become an epidemic. It was part of what led to the Me Too movement and the fall of many highly successful men. I know it's a controversial topic, but we must still talk about it. And something must be done about this to bring the perpetrator to justice. Anyway, Kimra did not let her childhood define her. She knew she was destined to rise from the ashes. She always knew she would be different. According to her in an interview, I feel like a rough childhood actually can make you a much more determined entrepreneur to reach your goals. My childhood was just literally horrific. There's really not another word to describe it. And I feel like my passion is stronger because of all the things that had happened to me, because of all the life experience that I have had. What are those childhood pains, rejection that are still holding you back? You got to be like Kimra, shake them off and fight back. I like one of J.K. Rowling's quotes. She said, "There is an expiry date on blaming your parent for steering you in the wrong direction. The moment you are old enough to take the wheels, responsibility lies with you." I absolutely agree with that. I know people may have difficult moments in their life, difficult childhood, but when they become adults, they need to learn how to shake it off. They need to learn how to stand up, hold their head high, and take responsibility of their life and define what they want to be in life. Kimra is indeed an awesome human being who went from zero to become a hero. She's been featured on Forbes magazine, Business Insider, Entrepreneur magazine, and many more magazines. You can find and learn more about Kimra on our website, Freedom Hackers, and on our Facebook group. So for me, the purpose of sharing this story is for us all to learn how this lady built a business, and of course to see and learn how the important lessons from our story. And I'm going to be sharing 3 main lessons that I want us to take away on this particular episode. And I hope this lesson will be able to help you to build your home brand as well. The first lesson that I learned from Kimra is the belief in ourselves. So Kimra's story is a story of success in the most organic form. She simply believed in herself, and she imagined every day during her waking hour her imminent and abundant success. She imagined a successful life. She believed it, and she worked towards it. According to her, I always knew that my life would be incredible. I never doubted that. I was raised in poverty, but I always knew that it wasn't gonna end that way. For many people, because of difficult and painful childhood experience, they somehow resolve and conclude within themselves that they can amount to nothing. Basically, they will have limiting beliefs about their lives. This shouldn't be so. To see positive changes in your life, you have to start believing in your ability. There is a talent deposited in you. You have what it takes. Get up every morning, look in the mirror, and praise yourself. Give yourself a thumbs up. Smile at yourself. Tell yourself you are great. Basically, every day you need to psych yourself up. That is a way of believing in yourself. Trust yourself. Have confidence in yourself. And work hard, and you will see results. The number 2 lesson that I want us to take away is that to brand yourself, you must be a learner. Kimra said in an interview, I built my business in the evenings and weekends. The kids would go to sleep, and then 9 to midnight was kind of my time to educate myself to grow my business. She also listened to lots of podcasts to gather information from people that are already successful at what she wants to do, and she simply learned from them. That is the secret sauce, guys. If you want to lose weight, listen to someone that has already done it. Associate with those people. If you want to be rich, listen to and copy rich people around you. That is the secret of success. In fact, this is the motivation behind my book, Winners Ways, where I share several strategies of successful people and lessons that you can learn from them. Check out my book on Amazon, Winners Ways. Well, back to Kimra. She used the strategies of learning from already successful people to grow her own business. She will listen to their podcast. She will read about them. She read a lot of different books and magazines to help her to grow her own business. And she used this strategy to build a brand and launched a Facebook group. The third and final takeaway that I want to share on this episode is ignore the naysayers. According to Kimra, there were some people in the beginning that were criticizing her. Oh, who is she to teach business? She didn't go to business school. And I'm like, I didn't need to go to business school. I got the experience of hard knocks. That was my business school. I couldn't agree more. Whenever you set out to achieve something meaningful, there will be people around you who will want to express their opinion about your ability. They may tell you that you cannot do it, that you do not have the right experience. They may even tell you that you are not eloquent enough, tall enough, beautiful enough, or anything that may make you feel inadequate. Please don't let them stop you. Please keep moving forward towards your dream, and that is the way to win. So, I've shared 3 strategies that you guys can take in building your brand. The first is that you should believe in yourself. Number 2, you must be a learner. Number 3, you should ignore the naysayers. You too can build your brand and achieve success. Within a space of less than 12 months, Kimra went from a digital nobody to an online success story. You have what it takes to build your brand. Your brand is your reputation. You are building it every day. Guard and protect it jealously. Thank you for listening to this episode. I hope I've been able to serve you today. I want you to take the necessary steps to start working on your brand. You can learn from Kimra and achieve your own success. Till next time, this is Bola Halabi on Winners Ways podcast. Now, go win. Thank you for listening. Bye.